If you're in the market for a full-size luxury SUV, the Nissan Armada is a great choice. Built and assembled in Japan, you have amazing build quality and durability. These are fantastic products. We're an Infiniti retailer, so our product, the INFINITI QX80, is actually a platform twin. It's based on the same platform as the Armada. The Armada and the QX80 are derived from the Nissan Patrol global platform. For a while, the earlier versions of the QX80, or before it was called the QX56, and the older version of the Armada were actually based on a domestic platform. They scrapped that platform and they switched to the global Patrol platform. I think it was around 2014 or 2015 where Nissan switched platforms from the domestically made Armada platform to the global Patrol platform. I think, it's my opinion, but I think, there were quality issues with the domestically made one. That's why they switched to the Patrol platform and switched to Japanese manufacturing. I'm a big Japanese vehicle enthusiast. A lot of Japanese cars these days, Toyota, Honda, and Nissan and Infiniti, they're made locally rather than Japan, just because it just costs more money. You have tariffs and stuff like that when you have to import cars versus making them domestically in factories in the United States. But I think Nissan made a wise choice switching to the Patrol platform. They wanted to improve quality, improve fit and finish, and I think this is a much more superior platform than the previous generation one, and it's my opinion. It's not scientific fact. And the Patrol is a great platform, but the Patrol, is not well known in the United States, but it's well known in the rest of the world. It's kind of like Nissan's version of the Land Cruiser. They've been making the Patrol for a long time. You can even, I think it's in Dubai, they actually have a hill climb in the sand dunes and you can find a lot of Patrols, which are, they put in like, 1200 horsepower, modified GTR engines, and they climb up these hills at 140 miles an hour. But that's a whole different story. Amazing product. Like I said, built and assembled in Japan. It's actually one of the few Nissan products these days that are still built and assembled in Japan. But like I said, it's a premium product for Nissan, and as well as for Infiniti. So they want to make it the best quality as possible and the best fit and finish as possible. And I think the production facilities in Japan still have a little bit of an edge over the ones in the United States. I think are in Tennessee. Again, my opinion, not scientific fact. Okay, so that's a little bit of a history. So let's talk more about this 21 example. We had some updates along the way. We have a new infotainment system. Really kind of a newer design on the front end styling that kind of mirrors the more global version of the Patrol. I think it definitely looks better. You have this nice interior. This is a platinum trim level, so this is one of the range topping trim levels for the Armada. So this thing's equipped with almost every available option you can get. You have this beautiful diamond quilted interior trim, perforated. We have heated and ventilated front seats, beautiful wood interior trim. We have a full-time four-wheel drive system, so you keep it in auto mode and basically it'll be rear-wheel drive, and then it'll send power to the front wheels as needed. Then you can lock it in four-wheel high, and then you also have four-wheel low range. Even though it's a beautiful, poshy looking vehicle, this thing actually does have a lot of off-road prowess, a very capable off-road vehicle. Yeah, and it will pamper you and keep you comfortable on your daily commute, yet you can do some serious off-roading this thing. I don't know if I want to go rock crawling in it, but it can do some serious off-roading, believe me. So we have a great new infotainment system. We have navigation. We have a 360-degree around view camera. You can change views. Dual zone climate control. We have an integrated brake controller, great tow rig. When properly equipped, you can tow right around 8,500 pounds. Nice leather-wrapped steering wheel that's also heated. This one has 29,120 miles. Memory seats. We also have this cool rear view mirror. You flip it up like right now. Look at all these blind spots and headrests and stuff. It's just, it's the case of any of these crossover SUVs. Visibility is not the greatest, but look at this. Headrest now. Now you have an unobstructed view behind you. It also works while you're moving. So it's not just for low speed, but you can have a unobstructed view behind you while you're driving. Really is nice. And if you find it annoying, you can just put it back in normal mode. We have a universal garage door opener. We have a moonroof. The steering wheel is also power adjustable tilts and telescopes. A great sounding premium Bose sound system. Really nice color combination. Beautiful 22-inch wheel and tire package. We have a split bench seat for the second row, so you can sit 8 people. The outbound seats are heated. You have rear climate control. We also have a rear entertainment system. Decent amount of space too in the third row seats. They're also power adjustable. Underneath this cover right here, we have a receiver hitch. When properly equipped, you can tow 8,500 pounds with the Armada. Power rear liftgate, of course. You can power fold down the seats as well. The second row seats fold fairly flat, so you can have a lot of space for those big Costco or Home Depot trips. Really nice shape. It's been serviced and checked by Nissan certified tech since you know, we're in the Nissan family Infiniti. Our Infiniti techs are also Nissan certified, and mechanically it's really not that different than the QX80. Here's that newer front end styling, a little bit different than some of the older versions of the Armada. Looks great. And for an engine, one of the greatest aspects of the Armada is this amazing 5.6 liter I-Force V8 pumping out close to 400 horsepower. No complicated forced induction, no complicated turbos or supercharging, just good old-fashioned cubic inches and lots of power, and it sounds great. 0 to 60, it's actually right around 7 seconds, so this thing's pretty quick. And even though it's a big, you know, full-size SUV, once you get behind the wheel and you get moving, a lot of that weight disappears. It actually is a really nice driving vehicle. Handling is great. It's a very easy vehicle to drive around town and live with for a rather large vehicle. You know, I've been with a Nissan and Infiniti. I've been at, you know, Nissan since you know, 2002. I started working at Infiniti retailers around 2004. I'm a big fan of their product, and if you want something that's made in Japan, as for full-size SUVs, there's not a lot of choices. You have the Armada, you have the QX80, I guess you have the Land Cruiser as well, which actually was discontinued, and then you have the Lexus LX570. But honestly, the Land Cruiser and the LX570, they're not as big. They're not true full-size SUVs. They're not as big as the Armada. They're like one size smaller. So really, you know, for full-size SUVs, I guess the Armada and the Nissan, for being built in Japan, are really your only choices in America, at least. Well, there you have it. One awesome product. Come in, take it for a spin. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.